just literally...
I asked who gave us a blanket!
On 2 different occasions, Destoni came at both my babysitter and my older daughter with a butcher knife. You stuck the butcher knife in the door jamb, Des.
Okay, that was like a year ago.
She's become so out of control and has such a major attitude. How many times have you sat down in front of the door with your back or your feet to it and not let her out?
Never.
Get out of my way. You're acting a fool right now. On a good day, Destoni will tell me to shut the hell up. On a normal day, Destoni will tell me to shut the up.
If you really think that's the path I'm going down, you truly don't give a about.
Really?
When somebody tells Destoni to do something, she will start screaming. The bomb flies. She's completely out of control.
And you still really think I'm gonna be in juvie or on the street?
Destoni was the perfect child just after kindergarten started. That's when Destini's behavior took a turn for the worse. In the last 10 years, the cops have been called over 50 times. Destini's been suspended 9 times, and the school has called me 100+ times. Destoni is the only child I know to have ever been suspended from kindergarten.
She's uncontrollable and she's a monster. She just recently yelled out that one teacher had chlamydia.
You proceeded to tell her she had chlamydia and that you were gonna sock her and telling the cops, bitches come get me. My biggest fear is that Destoni has threatened to shoot up the school, multiple students and teachers.
Police have been called, yet she's never been arrested for it. I don't understand why.
I asked her what had happened, and she proceeded to tell me that she did not say those things, that everybody else was lying. I believe that she made the threat, but my gut tells me that she wouldn't act on it.
Destoni is capable of just about anything, and I really feel inside that she would follow through if she were in that moment of complete anger or somebody pushed her too far.
Exactly!
Well, Destoni was disrespecting my producers, threatening to destroy our camera, screaming and carrying on. I was wondering who raised this child. You don't just start behaving this way at 14. There has to be a reason, and it started a whole long time ago. So I'm going to find out what these people have to say. Knock, knock.
Good morning.
How are you? Dr. Phil.
Fine, thank you. I'm Michelle.
Michelle,
Nice
how
to
are
meet
you?
you. Melissa.
Melissa, good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
I wanted to talk to you guys for just a couple of seconds. Now, Melissa, you wrote in, right?
I did.
And why? What prompted you to write in now instead of a year from now or a year ago?
Because I have just gotten to the point that I'm not sure what to do anymore. It's not safe for anyone in my house.
But this started when she was like 3 and 4.
Almost 5, yeah.
Okay, and have you watched me much?
I have.
You've heard me say that we're raising adults, not children, right?
Correct.
And you've heard me say that when there's trouble, you need to make a stand when they're 3, 4, and 5.
Correct.
Because when they're 14, 15, 16, 17, it's a whole lot harder to control them. At 3 and 4, you can physically put them in timeout. You can physically take their toys away. You can physically control their environment. At 14 or 15, they're as big as you are, probably in better shape, probably faster, so they're a lot harder to control. What's happened over the last 10 years? This started happening she got kicked out of kindergarten.
She did.
So what have you been doing for 10 years?
Living day by day with her, I figured it was something that maybe it was something she would grow out of.
But you disciplined her.
But I mean, we did time out. I put her in her room and she would just destroy things. I would put her in the corner, facing the corner, and she would just come out, and then I'd put her back. And I'd actually have to sit in the corner with her because she wouldn't stay.
Well, that's not time out.
I know.
If you put a child in a corner and you sit there with her, that's not time out. Has the tail been wagging the dog for the last 10 years? I mean, has the child been in charge here? What do you say?
Yes.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.